Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from.
What's going down, gamblers around the world? We back. We back in it. T. Hey,
What's up?
we was so hot earlier this month. I mean, during February, we were so hot that the gambling guys couldn't slow us down. So Mother Nature and the guys had to slow us down with the cold weather. Put us out of action for 2 weeks, really 1 week. Then I had some misfortunes happen in the family and stuff like that. Rest in peace, Auntie. But now we back. But they couldn't slow us down. But hey, man,
I want to say our last week, if I remember correctly, we was like a combined 23-4 or some shit like that. Like in the 20s and in under 5 in losses for like a whole 2 weeks straight. We was killing.
We was killing them, dog. We was killing them. But hey, man, it's a new day, new month. March Madness right around the corner. I'm trying to send these videos out to get our peoples in, let them know, hey man, we back on this college basketball blast, and we want to start the week out hot. We gonna cover 3 games.
Got three winners for y'all today, man. 3 winners for y'all today. Getting ready for this March Madness tournament to kick off. Y'all know we've been watching these little schools too, so we're gonna have some underdog money line winners in that tournament to go pop off. Once y'all post in the chat, man, when y'all start writing, let us know who y'all think gonna be in the Final Four. How about we do something like that? Give me some Final Four picks in the chat later on when we discuss open mic.
Man, how you been doing in NBA?
I've been doing all right, man. I still been killing NBA. I didn't do a show. Today, Monday. I wanted to do one on Sunday. I'm gonna start doing Sunday shows because we normally don't do shows on weekends. But I know NBA is like a prime. That's Sunday slots prime for NBA. So I'm gonna start doing a Sunday show, man. The hardest thing is trying to find somebody to do the damn show with me. I might have to do it by myself just to get, or I might just post my plays on Twitter, and Instagram. I don't know, but we still rolling on NBA. I didn't even make a play last night, honestly. I didn't make any plays last night. Just caught up with the family. Just got my kids back in track, so doing a lot of that shit. Supposed to practice today, but it looked like it might rain.
Man, hey, I just realized they booted us from one of the gambling chats. I can't find it right now when I tried to share, but hey, man, it stayed lost. Hopefully, those people
on Facebook.
It was the one that had like TMT the money team, something like that. I just tried to look for it and they don't have us on there, but yeah, well, it is what it is. We back. Let's get fired. Let's get ready to go. Let's jump right into it. We got North Carolina taking on Syracuse. That line opened up in favor of North Carolina -2. The over-under was 150.5. Right now, that line is still at 2. They got some 2.5s on the 2.5s, and the total is at 151.5. But let's get to these actual factuals real quick. Somebody was calling me, so I apologize for that. North Carolina, man, they was getting their ass whooped by Florida State. Good thing I took Florida State first half on the weekend, and then they just took fire. Man, they had this cat that I've never seen, and I've been following from North Carolina this year.
Right.
Kessler, he's about 7, like a 7-foot white boy.
Man, that white boy was out there balling.
I was like, yo, I ain't never seen this dude. I was like, man, I ain't never seen this dude on there, but yeah, he was doing his thing. So that kind of cost. Well, I took a second half bet thinking Florida State was going to do their thing. But anyways, let's get back into this before we just start talking about all that. North Carolina, they're sitting at 15-8. They start off the year very rough, but now they're picking things back up. They're 10-12-1 against the spread, while Syracuse, they are 13-8 on the year and 8-13 against the spread. Right now, for injury reports for North Carolina, Manley, he is questionable for today's game, as well as P. Johnson. He's questionable as well, dealing with a foot injury. While Syracuse, Owens, he is questionable for today's game due to COVID. I guess he caught COVID-19, messing with them little girls. And they had a cat that's been out for the longest. In the last 10 games, North Carolina, they are 7-3, again, coming off a 78-70 victory against Florida State. But the game before that, they lost to Marquette 83-70. Marquette is not that good this year. They do got some shooters. But, yeah, they went into Marquette and got drugged. Syracuse, another team I've been following, they're 6-4 in the last 10 games. They're on back-to-back losses against Georgia Tech, 84-77, which G-Tech is playing very good ball right now. And they lost to Duke 85-71, but beforehand they went on a winning streak against Notre Dame, Boston College, and NC State. Get to these actual factuals real quick. North Carolina, they are 6-3 against the spread in the last 9 games. The overs hit 8 out of the last 12 games. They're 10-4 straight up in the last 14 games, 10-1 straight up in the last 11 games going against Syracuse. They're 2-8 against the road in the last 10 games on the road against the spread, 7-3 straight up in the last 10 games, like I talked about earlier. 9-3 straight up in the last 12 games when going against ACC opponents. The total has gone under 14 out of the last 20 in the month of March, and they are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 games when playing on a Monday. Get to these actual factors for Syracuse. They are 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 games. The overs hit 6 out of the last 8. They're 6-0 straight up in the last 6 games at home. 4-10 against the spread in the last 14 games this season. 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 games when going against ACC opponents. The overs hit 4 out of the last 6. The over in March, the overs hit 5 out of the last 5 games when playing on a Monday. But they are 1-6 straight up in the last 7 games when playing as an underdog. Syracuse hosting the North Carolina Tar Heels. What you got, Marley?
These are both two, like you said in your comments earlier. We both been following these two teams. I know you've been following Syracuse a lot more than I have, but we both been kind of keeping up with USC. I actually haven't took UNC since that time we gave them on the show like 3 weeks ago, and they got whooped. I forgot. I want to say it might have been, man, I can't remember who it was, but I do remember saying like North Carolina is a team trending up, and whoever they were playing were trending down, and they lost that game. I don't remember. But anyway, that being said, I'm on UNC. I called Carolina at -1.5 earlier today. I still recommend it at 2.5 for folks in the video. Actually, I recommend the money line. That's going to be my play because it went up a point. I don't want to recommend the public takes anything more than I already took in. So I would be on the money line at 2.5 just because Syracuse is playing good basketball. Although they lost 2 straight, those 2 losses were to a good Georgia Tech team and a Duke team that was playing good at home. That was a bad spot for Syracuse. I actually think Duke still makes the tournament. So I'm on UNC. They won 3 out of their last 5. They got 4 players averaging double digits. Armando, the 2 forwards. I just think they actually just too big. And Syracuse, although they have been playing good basketball, I think when it comes to like the top tier teams, they don't beat those teams right now. They'll beat your North Carolina States. They'll beat your Notre Dames. But I think when it comes to UNC, I think UNC, they're still class. Even though, haven't you seen? I'm sorry, I started looking at the chats. Haven't you seen since Lakers over? Haven't you seen since Lakers over?
I haven't seen you. He said he hasn't seen you.
Yeah. I know, man. I don't have, man, bro, Jalen, if I get somebody to do the show with me, man, that'd be the only problem, bro. That's the only time I don't do the show, when I have to do it by myself. But I might just start doing it by myself. But anyway, but yeah, I did take that 218 over, and that was a loss. But yeah, I'm not running because I took the loss, though, if that's what you're trying to insinuate, sir. I've had bad days and came right back on this hoe, and just, we got to face the facts. If you're a gambler, you're gonna lose. So not worried about losing, giving out a loss. It happens. If anybody betting on me thinking I'm gonna go 100%, don't do it, because you fucking fooling yourself. I'm not. I'm saying, so even though we've been killing, but that's just how gambling goes, up and down. But anyway, back to the game. I'm on UNC, man.
All right. What, USC? What you gonna take the spread for
Yeah,
the people or
I
money
caught
line?
it. So look, I caught it. Yeah, Jalen, I see you though, bro. It's all good, man. Yeah, if I get somebody to do the show with me consistently every day, you'll see me every day. But I might just start doing it by myself, bro, if I can't find nobody, honestly, because I enjoy doing the shit. So that be the thing. That got to be Mikey.
I got him.
That got to be Mikey. But I'm on the money line. Down 100 with 8 in my balance. Hey, don't feel bad. I'm down to like 30 right now. I'm finna have to deposit today. So I've been trying. But hey, good thing is I haven't made a deposit in like 3-4 weeks. So because we've been killing. So I only been making withdrawals. But anyway, UNC money line. That's the recommendation. Like I said, I caught it at 1.5 personally. So that's the play. UNC money line.
All right. Let me see if I still got it. Let me see if I still got that fire since the winter storm tried to put me out. I've been following both of these teams. The thing about Syracuse, both these teams are still trying to fight for a spot to get into that tournament, March Madness. Syracuse has a lot of victories. If you're looking at their record and basing it off their record, looking at both teams, Syracuse has been dominating the lower tier, the bottom feeders of the conference.
Right.
But when it's time to go against some of the top guys, some of the blue bloods, even though the blue bloods are having some bad years, a bad season, things are starting to turn around for North Carolina. Again, they played very well against Florida State, but Florida State had three guys out. That's why I took them first half. That's why I took Florida State first half. Syracuse, they played well against the only game they beat against a top tier team in the conference was Virginia Tech, and I just thought that was just, and I told y'all, I came on and talked about it. They caught Virginia Tech at a good time. It was a good trap moment set up. But when you look at when they're going against, Duke, UVA, North Carolina took care of business against them early in the year. This is you talking about Roy Williams, who's used to Bud Boeheim's defense. He knows how to attack it with those big guys to attacking that free throw line. Whenever he comes out in the zone, he has the big guys to do it. And if Kessler comes out like how he did against Florida State, talking about, man, I ain't seen no 7-footer move like that in a while. I think North Carolina can take care of business. I definitely would not take them first half. I think Syracuse has a great play for the first half, but
give the freshman point guard.
Go ahead.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off before you got your official play. Give the freshman point guard Caleb Love a half to figure it out the zone. Even though Roy Williams knows it's his first. It's not his first time seeing it because they played earlier, but he on the road. He's still a fish. You know what I'm saying? Give him a half, like you said. I wouldn't take first half, but I'm all over full game.
So my official play, ladies and gentlemen, I'm rocking with the hat, as you can see. I'm going to go North Carolina minus 2.5 for the people. I wish we would have called it last night at a 1.5 when I saw it. But, everybody's jumping on this. A lot of the public's jumping on North Carolina right now. But I've seen Syracuse play, man. I've seen them play damn near every game so far this season. And again, whenever they're going against, a team that has better athletes, they just don't perform well. North Carolina has the size to destroy that
17 Clipper
that zone defense. So that's my official play. North Carolina minus 2.5. Marley bets he's on the money line. Get to the next game.
17 Clipper, what's up, baby? Easy money. I see you.
Next game. This one's a tricky one. Oklahoma taking on Oklahoma State. This is a back-to-back game. Bedlam. So you get Bedlam 2 for everybody who like that Big 12 action. You're getting Bedlam 2 days, two games in the last 3 days. Excuse me. OU 14-7, 12-8-1 against the spread, while the Cowboys are 16-6, 12-9-1 with the lottery pick, the number 1 pick, Cade Cunningham, who went off on their ass the other day.
Hopefully he coming to the Rockets.
Shit. Oklahoma State, likely like Kelee, He is still questionable for today's game. He's game time decision. He is a big part of the Cowboys' offense, but his hand is out. Oklahoma State again, they took care of business. Cade Cunningham showed everybody why he needs the ball in his hand majority of the game, and they came back and won. So OU's on back-to-back losses. They lost to Kansas State 62-57, and OU, of course, OU came back because OU was up by 10 in the second half. I took Oklahoma State second half because I was just like, nah, this freshman about to take over. But they're on back-to-back loss in this last 10 games. They're 7-3. Oklahoma State, they're trending on a 4-game winning streak. Kansas State 67-60. Iowa State 76-58. Those are trash teams. Texas Tech 74-69 and OU. So they are definitely trending up. OU, they're still trending. They were hot. They were hot, especially earlier in February.
Hot. Scorching hot.
We can say technically they're trending down on the back-to-back, especially against a loss against Kansas State, who's poo.
I know. I don't understand that Kansas State loss at all. I had to go back and check to see if Austin Reeves played. He played.
Well, yeah, I don't know. But let's get to these actual factions real quick, and we can jump right into this one. OU 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 games. The unders hit 12 out of the last 18 games. They're 8-3 straight up in the last 11 games. 14-6 against the spread in the last 20 games against Okie State. They're 13-7 straight up in the last 20 games against Okie State. The unders hit 5 out of the last 7 games on the road for OU. They are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 games when playing against Big 12 opponents, and they're 2-4 against the spread in the month of March. Let's get to Oklahoma State again with the lottery pick looking very good right now. 10-5 against the spread in the last 15 games, 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games, 5-0 straight up in the last 5 games at home, 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games this season. The overs hit 4 out of the last 5 games whenever playing in the month of March. They're 3-9 against the spread in the last 12 games when played on a Monday. OU, Oklahoma State, Bedlam. What you got, Marley?
I got 2 plays on this game. Like you said, OU, I've been all over OU. They've been hot, like you said, with the exception of the last 2 games. I took them against Oklahoma State in the last game in first half up 10, thinking I'm good. Didn't even watch it. Come back. I see overtime. Once it go overtime, I know I lose. I know I'm in trouble. Like I ain't even watching.
You got to take the team that's hot.
I know they hot. So with that being said, I mean, like you read the actual factuals. We know this team Oklahoma State goes as far as the freshmen. Go take them, Cade Cunningham. Rockets, y'all got all them draft picks, man. If any Rocket watch this show, please take Cade Cunningham, man. Go ahead and take that young man. I like OU. They gonna go with Austin Reeves, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists a game. Devion Harmon, your second leading scorer with 13 points and 3 rebounds a game. I'm going OU, man. I like OU on a revenge game, like my boy LJ from Houston said. LJ, I need you today. I hope you be home in time for the NBA show. I'm on OU money line. I caught it earlier when it was like -1 or minus. I don't know what it is. It's -2.5 right now. I seen it earlier today when I caught it. It was -1. Probably should have took the -1, but wanted to stay safe. Took the money line. I'm also on the over. I agree with Mikey Hova. I know that's Mikey on the Brothers and Bets chat. So I'm on the over. What is it listed at again? 151.
Right now it's at. Oh, so I didn't even go over that. I'm sorry. That's on me. So the line opened up as a pick'em. The total was 141.5. Right now it's at -2. You get some spots got a 2.5. One spot has it at 1.5 right now in favor of OU. The total right now it went up 2 points. Some spots you can get it at 3 points, 2.5 points. No, 3.5 points. Excuse me. 2.5. I'm tripping. 144. A lot of places, some places have it at 143.5, but 144 seems like the consensus.
I still give that. I still recommend it at 144. It's going to go over these teams. I think I heard you in the actual factuals that 5 out of their last 5 have went over. Last 5 times they played each other. I expect this game to go over as well. Both of these teams average in the 70s, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm with Mikey on the over. I'm also on OU for the revenge on the money line. They was up 10. I think they're the better team. They just got to close out. But sometimes the freshman can take over. He's that good. But I'm on OU money line. I'm also on the over 144.
Okay. By any chance, do you know what the first half line is right now?
No, but with it being 2, I assume it's going to be half a point to a pick 'em.
So historically, this season, Oklahoma has been really good in the first half. In the last 5 games, though, they are they're 3-0 and 2 first half in the last 5 games.
Like 50, it's above 50-50, but it feels like 50-50.
It's like you going, So really, they're really 3-2 because all those games they were favored in, except for the West Virginia one. So they actually won that one. So could say they're 4-1, technically. I like the revenge. Hey man, we've been seeing it all over the country this year, Marley. When these teams are playing back to backs, especially in some of the lower conferences or the conferences that are just a little bit more strict on the COVID, that those back to back games, they are different. First game you have a team blow somebody out. The second game a lot closer, and then a lot of times the team that blowed them out, they end up losing.
They lose.
Just that revenge factor. With Key Lee, still questionable. And I just think, with the real emotional this is a perfect revenge spot for OU. I'm right there with you. I don't like the 2.5, so I would definitely take this money line, especially because it's towards the end of the day. Excuse me. It's towards the end of the day, so we should be able to build up some cash to just drop whatever on the money line for OU. But I definitely like OU to take care of business today. Not give up no double digit lead game. Like they were up by 10, in the second half. And the freshman just basically showed everybody why he's the number 1 pick in the NBA. So, but my official play for this game, I like OU with the revenge factor as well. Money line, give me that, and we gonna ball.
Let's get it.
So you took money line too, right?
Yep. I took the money line and the over 144.
Okay. Money line over 144.
Yep.
All right. Let's get on to our last game before we open the mic up. Hey guys, you be sure to like, subscribe, follow. We'll be able to go open mic and talk about some of these games that you guys want to talk about that's going to be starting soon, like that St. Bonnie versus Dayton. But let's get to our last game that we're going to give our official picks on. And we got Arizona Wildcats taking on the Oregon Ducks. Pac-12. Can't say at the dark because it's 8, but yeah, Pac-12 almost at the dark. We got Oregon open up as a 4-point favorite. The total was 143.5. Right now, it's steady going up. As the consensus is -5. I know when I woke up this morning, I saw it was still at 4.5. Right now, consensus has Oregon at -5, but the total's at 139.5. So that definitely went down. Arizona 17-8, 10-15 against the spread, while the Ducks they're 16-5, 10-11 against the spread. Remember, they have fresh legs. They sat out a lot of games in the month of February due to COVID protocols. Check out some of these injuries right now. Baker Jr., he's out for the year. Bancho, he's out for the year for Arizona. For Oregon, Dante, he's out on the season with the knee. I don't think that ain't who Chris? That ain't Dante. Huh?
Chris Duante?
No. This is Dante.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, yeah, I thought it was him too. I was about to say, huh? I ain't know that. Arizona, they are 5-5 in the last 10 games. They're on a 3-game winning streak against USC. They beat them 81-72. They beat Wazoo, who's starting the ball late, 69-53, but they barely beat Washington 75-74. In fact, Washington was up kind of big during that game, but they came back. Arizona came back and won that by 1 point, but they lost by 2 points against Oregon February 13th, and then 74-60 against UCLA before they went on a 3-game win streak. The Ducks, they are 7-3 against this season. They're on back-to-back benches against Stanford, who's a good Stanford team, 71-68. They came back to win that one as well. I took the Ducks. And Cal, they beat Cal, who's trending right because they're healthy. They beat them 74-63. And they're doing good, man. They're definitely rising again. They've been off for a while, but ever since they've been back, since they've been back, they're 8-2. You know what I'm saying? It's not 8-2, excuse me, 7-2 since they've been back since February 4th. Get to some of these actual factuals, these analytics. Arizona 2-4 against the spread in the last 6 games. The unders hit 8 out of the last 11. They're 4-2 straight up in the last 6 games. They're 1-6 against the spread in the last 7 games against Oregon. They're 0-6 straight up in the last 6 games against Oregon. They're 1-6 straight up in the last 7 games when playing on the road against Oregon. The unders hit 7 out of the last 10 this season. They're 2-4 against the spread in the last 6 games when going against Pac-12 opponents, and 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 games in the month of March. Oregon, the unders hit 5 out of the last 7 games. They're 7-1 straight up in the last 8 games. The overs hit 8 out of the last 11 games when going against Arizona. They're 8-2 straight up in the last 20 games at home. 6-1 straight up in the last 7 games when playing at home against Arizona. They're 12-0 against the spread in the last 12 games in the month of March. So they love March. 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 games on a Monday. And the overs hit 6 out of the last 9 games when Oregon is playing as a favorite. Oregon Ducks, Arizona Wildcats. What you got, Marley? I know you don't have an official play, but what you got?
What's the total on this game?
Man, I just clicked off of it. What did I say? I didn't say 144. I believe it's like 139.
Really low.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on. A lot of spots have it at 139. Yeah, 139 and a half.
I lean under in this game. I think the last game was in the 120s. I think it was like 60 something, low 60s, high 50s, or both in the low 60s. Can't remember. But it was only like a 2-point game. It was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. They just played each other in February. It was a 2-point game, if I'm not mistaken. And I think Oregon was at home. Like you said earlier, I don't have a play on this game. My 2 leans would be to the under. And my other lean would be toward Arizona plus the points. I don't think Arizona is going to win this game. I just think it'll be a close game, just based off the last game. Like you said, I really hate Pac-12. I hate Pac-12 football and Pac-12 basketball, bro. Even though I do bet on Pac-12 football, the only kind of team I really follow in Pac-12 basketball is Oregon. But they, like you said earlier in the season, they rested a lot of players. They was injured a lot, so I wasn't really paying attention a lot. And USC, UCLA's played a little bit better. Washington sucks. Like you said, Wazoo's played better as of late. I just don't like this conference. To be honest with you, I just don't like this conference. But my 2 leans would be if it's gone up to 5, I just think that's a lot of points. But I think Oregon wins the game. But my leans would be toward the 4.5 or 5 points. If it's going up, I would still wait. Shit, you might catch it at 5.5. And then if you want the under, I would take it now. I think it's only gonna go. Or did you say it was trending up, the under, the total?
It was trending down.
Trending down, yeah. I would jump on that now. Probably should have caught it earlier. I hate taking the worst of the line, but those would be my 2 leans.
Okay. Let me see real quick. Just want to double check on something. I know the play for sure. A good play for sure will be taking Oregon second
First
half.
half, second
Second
half.
half, not first half. Second half. They haven't really been doing good in the last 5 games for me to recommend the first half. I know for sure the second half they play a lot better second half.
Right.
They won it actually, though they got their ass whooped in the first half against USC. USC, they damn near won the first half by 20. But in the last 5 games that I just saw, Oregon is undefeated in the second half.
Hmm.
You know, though they lost to USC, but they came back and made it close.
They
Not
won the second half
close,
though.
but they won the second half.
Right.
So with that being said, that's a good play to look on. But I like them to cover this. I don't like the 5. I do like 4.5. That 5 is a little scary because Arizona still can ball. Man,
Yeah. I like the 5 as the points, but like you said, I don't like them to win the game, but I think they can cover 5. I don't think Oregon runs away with it. But I mean, like you said, you got more knowledge on this. I don't care for this conference too much, so I don't know. Take my advice on this game with a grain of salt. I'm not officially.
I don't like 5. I don't like 5.
I think that's a lot. That's 2 possessions.
That 4, even that 4.5. I don't want to cheat the people and say, man, just take the money line and then call it a day. Because that is a good. Man, fuck it. We're gonna ride Oregon Ducks minus 4.5.
Right.
I like the 4.5. I don't like the 5, but official play the coach Oregon minus 4.5.
So catch it at 4.5. If you don't catch it at 4.5, don't play it.
Don't play it.
All
4.5.
So I got everything wrote down. We both got three plays officially.
So just to recap, Marley has North Carolina. Before we get to open mic, Marley has North Carolina money line, while I have North Carolina minus 2.5. We both like Oklahoma for a revenge game money line. While Marley also likes the over 144 in this game. Marley doesn't have a play for this game, but I like Oregon minus 4.5. Do not take it at 5, 4.5. But I don't know what the line will be for the second half. Take Oregon's second half for shit show. Whatever the line is, if they're not up by double digits, take that shit because they're undefeated in the last 5 games in the second half. You know what I'm saying? So that's our official plays. Let's see.
Take Arizona by up to 3.
Oof.
By 3 plus 7.5. Man, I can't buy that many points though.
That's like shit. That's like you buy it up to there. That's gonna be like minus damn near minus 180, 190.
I was gonna say 2.
Take a money line.
Yeah, you might as well take the money line 7.5.
Probably best to take the over. All right, man. Let's talk about this open mic. Shit, we could talk about NBA. We could talk about
LJ just posted his bets parlay. I'm parlay. I thought about that. We can talk about that Dayton and St. Bonnie. I thought about it. St. Bonnie high, but 7.5 is too many points for me. Miami play Virginia Tech. They could get blown out, but 15 is a lot of points.
Isn't that game in Miami?
Yeah, no, Virginia Tech is at home.
You mean Virginia? UVA?
Nah, they playing Virginia Tech, I thought.
You sure? I thought it was UVA.
Nah, if it was, if it was UVA, I would have been all over UVA probably. I mean, I would have mentioned that as a game to talk about. I'm pretty sure it's Virginia Tech.
Nah, it's UVA.
You sure?
I'm positive it right now.
Damn. I would have told y'all for sure it was Virginia Tech. 15 points.
I don't like that, but
Yeah, I don't like that either. That's too many points.
I
Oh,
mean,
well, I mean, he on 15. He on the Miami plus 15. So yeah, I see the 15, but man, I can't. I don't know. I don't like Miami. No, that's a lot of points, but Miami is not good.
yeah, they dealing with a lot of injuries. UVA on a 3-game losing streak.
This might be a perfect get right game for Virginia.
They don't be blowing people out. Like I'm looking at it right. I'm looking at the last 10 games. All right, so look, let me just tell you the last. So let's talk about this game.
Okay.
All right, the last 10 games, January 23rd, UVA they beat G Tech by 2.
G Tech good.
Okay, they beat Syracuse. Okay, so they beat Syracuse by damn near 20 22 points. Okay, they lost to V Tech. They beat NC State by 7. All right, they beat who is this? They beat
LJ,
Pitt. They beat
LJ
Pitt
said
by
the same
7.
thing you said.
They beat Pitt by 7. They beat G Tech by 8. They beat North Carolina by 12. They lost to Florida State by 21. They lost to Duke by 1. They lost to NC State by 7. They just don't be scoring like that to me, man.
Yeah, so 15 might be a good play. I definitely wouldn't take them minus 15. Miami game under at the half. They struggle to put up points first half. Yeah, and if they struggle to put up points, Virginia really ain't gonna let their ass put up no points because that's the one thing they do very damn well. Send the link so I can join live. Who is Twan Peterson?
I don't know, man. Maybe somebody you might want to do your NBA show with.
Yeah, I might need him to.
No, I got you. Hold on. I'm gonna send them the link. Bring them on. See what they want to talk about.
I think Mikey said that too.
Yeah, we'll let them come in real quick.
Let them come in. I might send them the link for the NBA show. How you gonna send them the link through Facebook?
I'm gonna message them. Mikey always talking about emailing. Mikey, I'm gonna email you right now, Mike, the Reaper.
The Reaper. Yeah, so like
what you think about that what you think about that St. Bonnie?
I might be with LJ on the 7.5. I think St. Bonnie wins, but I don't know if they cover 7.5. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points to me. I looked at it earlier. I wanted to take St. Bonnie. I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, St. Bonnie been hot lately too. But I don't know if I trust 7.5. That's a lot of fucking points. It's a lot of points. That's what I think about it. I stayed away. Personally, I stayed away. Like I said, like we said, the only plays I made is North Carolina, OU, and the total. I'm getting real selective with my games, especially in college. Like can't be. One thing I learned, man, in our chat, bro, we got to stop being. I personally, I'm not gonna speak on what we have to do, but I have to be. Gotta stop being all over the place, dog.
Are you talking about it like on games and shit?
Yeah, like me personally, like gotta stop being over the place. Can't be betting just one thing I do know for sure. I don't know about for you, but if I just stick to like the plays we recommend on the video on the videos, like I'd be more up than I am right now. Like we've been real high in college. Really, since we started doing these shows, I don't think either one of us have had like an overall losing week. And then I know the last 2 weeks we've been like just hot as fuck. So, like I said, I know I had added up the games before the storm hit, but we was like 23, 24, and 4 over like 2 weeks in college. And then I was still doing good in the NBA. I wasn't as hot in college, but I was over 500 in the NBA. But doing plays outside of what we pick, you know, halftime bets, catching other games, live bets, and shit like that, getting ate up. You know what I'm saying? Missing games and trying to, fuck, I missed the game, so now I'm fishing. You know what I'm saying? To find some shit that I don't want, really.
Hey,
L.
Mikey, and Twan, I sent y'all the link if y'all want to jump on here. Jump on. Maybe I don't know. So I know I've been seeing some shows. A lot of times they don't do it like this. Maybe that could separate us from the rest. But maybe if we throw the link in there, because I can add people to. We can add people to the stream. It's on me whether I'm gonna add them onto the deal. So maybe like for the open mic, just to get that's different because I don't see a lot of handicappers doing shit like that.
That's dope. Like during open mic session, add some people to the stream.
So I did wake up to this JJ Watts.
Let's talk about it.
I don't care. Give me Deshaun Watson to my Panthers, and then we can talk.
He not going to the Panthers.
Let us have
Miami.
CMC. It's a wrap with Joe Brady.
But if he go to the Panthers, they go trade Christian McCaffrey.
Hey man,
that's why he's not going.
Give me Deshaun and Joe Brady.
Hey, I know your Panthers. I know that's your squad, and you've been a Panther fan before Cam was there. You know what I'm saying? You've been riding with the Panthers.
Deshaun Watson,
but
my goodness,
he's not going, bro. Jets in Miami got better deals.
Shit, but we got that money because we don't be spending that money, dog.
The Texans don't care about no money. We need picks, or they need picks.
We got some picks.
You ain't got the many picks the Jets and the Dolphins got though.
If he goes to the Jets, his career is done.
It might be. Somebody just came into the chat. Hova.
Yo, what it do?
What's up, Mikey?
Nothing much, man.
Hey, so what you want to talk about? NBA? Let's go ahead. We can talk NBA. We can talk NBA.
I just wanted to point. We're gonna do a special for the NBA All-Star weekend. So we're gonna go over all the games. We're gonna go over the dunk contest, 3-point contest, all that. Yeah. How they doing it this year? Is it still a rookie game, or are they doing the USA versus the world? How they doing that this year?
To be honest, I haven't looked up the format, so I have no idea.
Because they change it up every year.
I'm not sure.
I hate all that team this and team that. I wish they just stick to the old stuff, bro.
I don't even like the All-Star game. I don't even think they should do it. I think they should do like some kind of skills challenge or some shit. Like I was talking to LJ on one of the other shows, on his show on Raw Words, and like maybe NBA is fine, but definitely for NFL, like I'd rather see like fastest man in the league. You know, give me a 7-on-7 tournament or some shit like that. Cause like, dog, as a fan of a team, and if I was the owner of a team, we don't want none of our stars to get hurt in a bullshit ass All-Star game. That's why they don't play hard. They don't want to get hurt. So it's not even good.
You can't even blitz or nothing like that, man.
Right. So stop doing that stupid ass shit and just give us like you say, I'd rather see Tyreek Hill and a bunch of other niggas run the 40 or run the 100-meter dash and give me a 7-on-7 tournament, you know what I'm saying? Where it's no tackling, it's just flag.
Yeah.
And some shit like that, and then let them bring their families and have fun. It's supposed to be fun and entertaining. That game, everybody as a fan knows, like, that game is not fucking entertaining. They don't even fucking try. So it's
the NBA All-Star game ain't even the same because dudes don't be really playing to win.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So give me like a horse or a 3-point contest, or you know what I'm saying? Come up with something that like they would want to do and have fun doing it with each other. Give me a 3-on-3, big 3 imitation tournament. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give me something like that and just like give me something fun that we can put on TV. It's Fortnite, bro. And they don't even want to play the game. You know what I'm saying? So we bullshitting. Just
don't nobody be playing defense or nothing, man.
Right. Just give me a fucking horse tournament and call it a day, bro. Dunk contest at halftime, no rookie game. So what are they? Wait, so it's just gonna be the one All-Star game? Is that what we getting?
I'm looking at it right now.
I mean, yes. We might as well cover the NBA. I mean, hey.
We can go ahead and we can cover it. I ain't tripping. We can okay, so on the schedule, you got the Pacers at the Sixers, the Mavericks at the Magic, the Nuggets at the Bulls, Jazz at the Pelicans, the Nets at the Spurs, Cavs at the Rockets.
Can we restart this and reshare it?
Yeah, let's do that. So because I think after an hour, it's like go
and the Hornets at the Trailblazers. Yeah, y'all can. That's fine. I got about 40 minutes before I burn off though.
Stay right here.
That's cool.
Hey, we coming right back with the NBA. Give us about 5 minutes to set up, and we gonna tune in. But hey, we appreciate y'all following us, man. Brothers and Bets. We got the Reaper in for right now. We 5 minutes. We about to come right back. We gonna knock this NBA out for my boy Marley Bets.
Yes,
I'm gonna sit in on it too, you know, and let these guys talk about it. So we appreciate you guys fucking with us. We out.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from